Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So today, we're going to talk about actually the topic that I've used for the morning shorts, which is do the work while others are still sleeping. So it's a saying, and it talks about it's not that I'm calling it a race. Remember, I never say that it's a race. It's life is a marathon, it's not a race, but there are choices that we make for us to take more steps towards our goals, and sometimes we don't. And I do that sometimes myself. I mean, sometimes I don't go in the mornings to walk, and so, but others do. And so that's what I mean is work while others are still sleeping. So, before we begin, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so that way you can get notified of any new videos that come on board. Put your comments or put any topics that you wanna talk about, you want me to talk about or give you my take on in the comment section below. Hit the like button again, right? Do the work while everybody else is sleeping. And so again, what I mean is it's not that it's a race. And I'm going to say it again because I don't want you to mistake that I'm changing my mind. I'm not. Because again, life is a marathon. It's not a race. But there are times where some people choose to work and some people choose not to work. And so like for me, for example, right now, you know, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. In the afternoon. I could be doing something. I could be watching TV. I could be relaxing or playing video games, but I'm not. I'm making this video because I want to make sure that you get something, right? You get ideas. You get videos to expand on today's short. Remember, both Spanish and English, and so. Doing the work doesn't mean that you have to do this fast unless you want to. Again, that's the caveat, right? If you want to do this fast, then by all means go ahead and try it. But at some point, you're going to have to use your support system so that way you can adapt if you have to adapt. Because sometimes going fast, you may forget to look at all the possible angles. And so, again, make sure that you're always adjusting, right? Make sure that you're always, you're resilient. Watch my video from yesterday, right? Resiliency and adaptation. Both of those go hand in hand. And that's kind of like what I'm talking about right now, right? It's being resilient, right? If you're already awake in the morning, and by all means, right? Go for a walk or work on your goals or, prepare for the day. I mean, start the day early. One of the things that works for me is that if I do something that is like hands-on or manual labor, like for example, I just changed the kitty litter, and as interesting as it is, it's not one of my favorite things to do, but I have to do it because I want to make sure that that litter's clean so that way it doesn't smell, it doesn't, and so that the animals can use it, the cats can use it. And we have a catio outside, so it's on the outside, thank goodness, because otherwise, you know how the house sometimes smells the kitty litter or the garage or wherever you have your cats go do their business. But again, right, those are the things that I could have done later on, but I said, no, I'm going to do it right now because I want to get it done. So that way I'm done with it. And my mind is going to say, ooh, that's one less thing to do. And so that's what I did. In the morning, I went walking. I walked 6 miles, 6. And so, love it. I'm actually right now before eating lunch, I'm actually at 211. Yeah, 211, which is 1 pound away from my goal of 210. This is great. And I know that I'm going to go up, and then I'm going to go down, and then I'm going to go up, and then I'm going to go down, and then eventually I'm going to level out, right? Because I'm going to be focused on not only what I eat, what I drink, the exercise that I do. And so it's amazing that, we can focus on so many things, right? As human beings, because of our supercomputer, because of our mind. But a lot of the times, if you start dividing the task between things that you have to do, you must do, by this date, by that date, and you have all of that in your mind, it actually slows you down. So when you have a chance, right? When you get up early, or when you have some time off that you're not doing anything that you like or anything that you need to do, I mean, you could take a step ahead on what you're doing, on the task that you're doing, on your goals that you're working on household chores that you're doing. I mean, planting and gardening. I love planting and gardening, by the way. Taking care of the trees and the plants and everything all around you, doing a little bit of house cleaning. I think I said that. So again, that's what the saying says, is some people are choosing not to do things. It doesn't mean that you have to choose not to do things. You have the right to choose to say, okay, I'm going to set this time. I'm going to start doing something right now, because that's going to get me ahead to something else. And what happens is, like I said before, is your mind, it has this mental checklist, right, of things that you have to do. And remember, the compounding effect is hard, both negative and positive. Negative, if you have too much things on your mind that you have to deal with, it's going to get very stressful, and it's going to slow you down. And on the positive side, if you have a lot of positive things that you have in your mind, it's good. But at the same time, it may create a false sense of everything's going well, even though you have a to-do list that you haven't finished, or things that you haven't done for like days or weeks or months. And so you have to be in the here and now. And that's what I've said. The here and now is where you can be, so that way you can really make decisions, really see what you need to do, and complete the things that you need to do. And so by doing the work while others sleep, or others choose not to do the work, or a type of work, again, I'm not calling anybody lazy. All I'm saying is that we choose what we do and what we not do. So today, before I started cleaning the litter, I sat down and I watched TV a little bit while I ate lunch. And so, I mean, somebody could have been working at that time and got ahead. Again, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. What I'm saying is that take advantage of the times. If you don't have anything that's slated for it, or if the things that happen or were scheduled to happen canceled, I mean, now you have free time in the morning when you're awake and you were supposed to get up at, I don't know, 7:30, and you get up at 6:30. That's an hour that you can use for something, right? It doesn't have to be work. It doesn't have to be working on your goals. Could be like meditation. It could be prayer. It could be a lot of different things that you can do. It could be it could be that you're working on school, if you're going to school, or you're getting ready for your lesson plans if you're a teacher, or you're sending out emails to parents if you have meetings. And so again, right, make sure that these things, when those free times, or when you are free unexpectedly a little bit sooner than usual, you have free time, or in the morning because you're an early riser, do something manual. I bet you your mind's going to start working a lot faster. It's going to be a little bit more focused. Usually what I do is I get up from time to time. I wash the dishes because it's manual. I'm cleaning. I'm thinking about what I'm doing. I'm thinking about what things to do next. Sometimes I don't do that, and I go straight and I go do walking, like today when I did 6 miles. And it's amazing. Once you come back, or once you're done with that, then it's like, you did something, right? To get your mind focused, to get your body going. It's like that mind-body balance that I've talked about. And that's where that saying says, right? Again, do the work while others are sleeping. Because not everybody's going to get up at 6. Not everybody's going to get up at 7. Not everybody's going to get up at 8. So whenever you get up, if it's earlier than usual, or if you're up because you have to do something, but then after that you're free, take advantage, right? It doesn't mean that you have to do everything. It just means that you're doing one step at a time, so that way you can get things done. So that way you can check things off your list. So that way your mind can be sharp. And then do something manual, because that'll get your body going. And now you have your mind-body balance. So simple to say, hard to do. Again, most of the stuff that I'm telling you, it's simple to do that, to tell you how to do that, but sometimes it's hard to do. It's getting out of bed, right? You're tired, or you're not feeling good. I mean, there's many different reasons why things may not happen the way that they should. So, but there's always an opportunity. And that's all I'm saying. If there's an opportunity to do it, do it. Today was my opportunity. I actually got up at 6:30. I fed the cats at 6:40. I got ready. I was out the door by 7. I walked the 6 miles. I did 2 shorts, 1 Spanish, 1 English. And then after that, I came home and I rested a little bit. And so again, see, it's something that it just rolled one thing after another. Was I pushing myself through it? No. I was actually getting things done, and my mind was so focused I could get things done. So again, I did a little bit of mind work, and I did a little bit of body work, physical work. And so again, do work while others are sleeping. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 99.85. Hit the notification button for any new videos that come on board. Put it in the comment section if you want to connect with me, or if you want to give me a topic that I can give you my take on. Hit the like button for this video. Do the work while others are sleeping, right? If you want to connect with me on Facebook, it's at Carlos Flores Jr. If you want to connect with me on Instagram, it's at Back on Basics. If you want to connect with me on X, then that's at Carlos AFJR. Till next time. Again, life is not a race. It's a marathon. But it's a strategic marathon. So you choose to do what you think is right when the time is right. Right? Again, till next time, Back on Basics.